Welcome back to Globe Go. Denmark, a Nordic country known for its stunning landscapes and rich history. However, the truth is that this nation offers much more. Besides being regarded as one of the happiest places on earth, it is also full of surprising oddities. Danish women provide an immediate sense of joy. Join us in discovering why Denmark is the perfect place for instant romance and unforgettable first dates. Before moving on to the main content, I have a question to ask you. Where are you? Have you been to Denmark? And are you impressed with Danish women? Please comment below with your answer. Denmark, a country located in Europe, is more than just a dot on the map. As of the year 2024, Denmark has an estimated population of nearly 6 million people. The country spans about 43,000 square kilometers, making it one of the smallest countries in Europe by land area. In fact, it's a large archipelago with over 400 islands, though only about 70 are inhabited. And guess what? The world's largest island is also part of Denmark. Greenland, which covers a staggering 2 million square kilometers, is part of the Danish realm. However, only about 1/4 of this territory is dry land, while an astonishing 84% is covered by ice. Greenland is inhabited primarily by the indigenous Inuit people, commonly known as Eskimos. Denmark's climate is temperate, characterized by mild winters and cool summers. This climate is mainly due to its geographical location in northern Europe and its proximity to the Atlantic Ocean, which influences weather patterns with frequent changes in moderate temperatures throughout the year. In the year 1950s, the Danish government made a disastrous decision to conduct a social experiment on indigenous Inuit children. This experiment led to serious mental health issues and cultural and social isolation, tragically resulting in the deaths of many of these children. One of the most surprising things about this country is that it is consistently ranked among the best places in the world to live. Denmark boasts an efficient, high-quality healthcare system and excellent working conditions. It's no wonder this is a favorite destination for immigrants. Denmark, with its rich history and progressive society, draws its name from ancient languages and Scandinavian traditions. The term Danish likely refers to flatlands or border forests, fitting for a country where the highest point, Malahoj, is just a hill 556 feet above sea level, and you're never more than 32 miles from the sea. Historically, Denmark's roots are deep in the Scandinavian community, with Vikings native to this area. The union of Viking communities formed the Kingdom of Denmark, one of the world's oldest countries. The Jelling stones, runic stones from around the year 965 AD, are described by King Gorm as Denmark's birth certificate. What significant changes occurred in Denmark after its defeat by Prussia and Austria in the year 1864? Stay tuned to find out how this shaped modern Denmark. The 19th century brought significant change after military defeats by Prussia and Austria in the year 1864. Denmark adopted a constitutional monarchy in the year 1849, modernizing its government and paving the way for democracy. Throughout the 20th century, Denmark remained neutral in World War I but was occupied by Germany in World War II. Post-war, Denmark developed a mixed market economy, became a founding member of NATO, and joined the European Union while keeping its currency, the Danish krone. Today, Denmark is one of the most developed and industrialized countries in the world. Danish culture is a rich blend of history and modernity. Denmark has a strong global literary tradition focusing on resilience and transformation. Danish design, known for simplicity and functionality, was shaped by figures like Arne Jacobsen and Hans Wegner. Architecture follows similar principles, seen in works like Jørgen Utzon's Sydney Opera House. Danish cuisine, characterized by local seasonal ingredients, includes traditional dishes like smørrebrød and modern Northern European cuisine, celebrated by restaurants like Noma in Copenhagen. This reflects a cultural emphasis on sustainability and quality. Danes celebrate traditional and modern festivals, such as Sankt Hans Aften on the summer solstice with bonfires and Christmas with advent calendars and festive meals. Denmark also boasts a vibrant music and film scene, with the Roskilde Festival being one of Europe's largest music festivals. Danish films and TV series, like those by Lars von Trier, and shows such as Borgen and The Killing are praised for their depth and innovation. Danish women captivate with their striking Nordic beauty. They are often tall, slim, and curvy, with hair ranging from light blonde to light brown, and eyes that are typically blue or gray. Their high cheekbones and clear, straight noses add to their allure, while their skin, smooth and fair with rosy undertones, reflects the gentle northern climate. Preferring a natural look, Danish women avoid heavy makeup, opting instead for gentle patterns and natural cosmetics that enhance their youthful glow. Socially, they are highly educated, independent, and fluent in English, making them easily connectable with diverse people. They balance traditional values with modern, liberal attitudes, valuing honesty, direct communication, and personal boundaries. In relationships, Danish women are loyal and equal partners, reflecting their country's egalitarian culture. They cherish outdoor activities, exercise, and social gatherings, embracing the concept of hygge for cozy, comfortable living. Their progressive approach to relationships and family, with a strong emphasis on gender equality and individual freedom, sets them apart. Often ranked high in global beauty and happiness surveys, Danish women benefit from healthy lifestyles, high education levels, and supportive social structures. Denmark's reputation as one of the happiest countries in the world only adds to its appeal. Okay, we just discovered interesting things about this country. If you are impressed with this country, comment "interesting country" to show you are excited to discover more about it. Your participation motivates us to continue creating more quality videos for you. And speaking of enjoying the people, remember at the beginning of the video, I said that Denmark makes you feel good from the very first moment? I wasn't just referring to the job opportunities and quality of life. First dates are not always as perfect as in the movies. Awkwardness and nerves are often the norm. Another taboo that accompanies first dates is whether or not to go to bed with a partner. And I don't mean to sleep. Although behavior in this regard has changed in recent decades, a survey conducted by Cosmopolitan revealed that 83% of women still think that a man might underestimate them if they sleep with him on the first date. But going against this perception, let me introduce you to Danish women. Danish women have earned the title of champions of spontaneity when it comes to first dates. Ever wondered how Danish women approach first dates differently? Find out the surprising statistics that set them apart from women in other countries. A study by the Victoria Milan website, which specializes in out-of-the-ordinary dating for married or engaged people, revealed that they are the most open to enjoying a more intimate moment on a first date. The international study used a sample of 5,650 women of different nationalities. It aimed to find answers to questions such as how long they need to sleep with their new partner, how they make the decision, and where they take their lover on this first date. And guess what? In Denmark, women are not so hesitant. A whopping 57% of Danish women opt to end the night in a hotel room. They definitely don't waste time when the chemistry is flowing. Danish women don't go on a date expecting something intimate to happen. They prefer to decide in the heat of the moment, watching the evening unfold. Interestingly, this choice does not seem to depend on aspects such as how the partner looks, whether alcohol has been consumed, or how long it has been since the last date. In the end, the deciding factor is not the act itself, but genuine interest in the other person. What really matters is whether the couple enjoys each other's company and whether there is attraction. In the year 2024, Denmark's economy is set to experience robust growth, primarily driven by industrial production and the booming pharmaceutical sector. The gross domestic product, or GDP, is expected to increase by 2.6% this year, fueled by enhanced energy exploitation from the North Sea and strong export performance. Private consumption will also play a significant role in economic activity, supported by rising nominal wages and lower inflation rates. However, this high quality of life comes with a hefty price tag. Denmark is renowned as one of the most expensive countries globally. The cost of living can be very high, with monthly living expenses for one person ranging from $1,455 to $4,300, depending on lifestyle and location preferences. Rent for a one-bedroom apartment in the city center can range from $1,150 to $2,450, while outside the city center, it ranges from $900 to $1,700. Utilities, including electricity, water, gas, and internet, can cost between $120 and $300 per month. High-speed internet with unlimited data is about $35 to $50 per month. Transportation costs also vary. A monthly transit card can cost around $80 to $300, while individual transit cards cost about $4 each. Gasoline is priced at about $8.50 per gallon. For daily expenses, a meal at a casual restaurant averages around $25, while a fast food meal costs around $14. Monthly grocery expenses range between $300 and $600 per person, with basic items like a liter of milk and a loaf of bread costing around $2.04 and $2.22 respectively. Beer, on the other hand, can cost about $6 per bottle. Despite the high cost of living, Danes are well compensated. There is no statutory minimum wage in Denmark. Instead, wages are determined through collective bargaining agreements between employers and unions. The average minimum wage across various fields is about $16 per hour, which translates to approximately $31,766 annually. This system ensures that wages align with industry standards and economic conditions, providing flexibility and security for workers. Although wages are high, Denmark faces challenges with underlying inflation, particularly in the services sector. This is partly due to the indirect effects of energy costs and shifting demand patterns. However, wage growth is not the primary driver of inflation, suggesting a stable economic environment for wage negotiations and adjustments. Although money cannot buy happiness, enjoying a good standard of living is important in Denmark. Over 73% of people between the ages of 15 and 64 are gainfully employed. Education is a key pillar, with 77% of the population being well educated. Health is also a priority for everyone, with residents having access to a public health system that provides free elective and emergency care. Denmark is considered the fourth safest country on the planet, according to the Global Peace Index map of the year 2023. Another interesting fact is that 84% of people in Denmark report having more positive experiences on a typical day, such as feelings of peace, pride, and achievement, compared to negative ones like pain, worry, sadness, and disgust, according to a Danish database. The United Nations ranks Denmark as one of the happiest countries in the world. With low rates of violence, minimal unemployment, and high wages, it's easy to see why the Danes are so content. Have you ever heard of the secret revolving around the number 8? This intriguing principle plays a pivotal role in the everyday life of Danes, significantly contributing to their renowned sense of balance and happiness. The Danes live by the rule of 8 hours of work, 8 hours of sleep, and 8 hours of leisure. Sounds easy, doesn't it? They make the most of their outdoor life, balancing their professional and personal lives. The Danes have a strong connection to nature and sustainability, evident in their education system where children are taught in the forest 4 days a week. There they learn skills like climbing trees, cutting wood, and working with knives, fostering a deep relationship with nature. Speaking of the outdoors, did you know that Danes use cemeteries like parks or beaches? Women stroll with strollers, friends have picnics, and people sunbathe, meditate, and walk their dogs. Despite the usual association of cemeteries with a morbid atmosphere, Danish cemeteries are anything but gloomy. The quality of life in Denmark extends to maternity leave, which is 480 days, almost 1 year and 4 months. 60 days are mandatory as soon as the baby is born, and the remaining 420 days can be divided as desired, even for adoption. This flexibility is evident in daily life, where it is common to see men alone with their babies on the street. Another standout feature in Denmark is the emphasis on eating well and healthily. Organic food is prioritized, with a wide variety of these products available in supermarkets and restaurants. You can find organic pizza, organic hot dogs, organic ice cream, and more. Tipping is not customary in Denmark, as wage parity means everyone earns about the same, making tipping unnecessary. The Danish less is more philosophy is reflected in their homes, which are functional and minimalist. Some homes may even seem too minimalist, with tiny bathrooms where the shower is often above the toilet, and in some cases the bathroom is located in the kitchen. When you think of Denmark, you're probably imagining picturesque cities, each with its own unique charm. From the vibrant blend of old and new and urban areas to the quaint allure of small towns nestled by fjords and the Baltic and North Seas, this small Scandinavian country boasts stunning scenery. Copenhagen, the capital, is a city where the past meets the present. Founded in the 10th century as a Viking fishing village, it has grown into the cultural, economic, and governmental heart of the country. One of the city's most notable features is its commitment to cycling. In both the year 2015 and the year 2016, Copenhagen was ranked as the world's most bicycle-friendly city. The city is meticulously designed for cyclists, with dedicated bike lanes, traffic lights, and unique rules and signs to ensure safe and efficient travel on two wheels. Beyond its cycling culture, Copenhagen is home to numerous castles and palaces that seem straight out of a fairy tale. The iconic Little Mermaid statue, a bronze figure perched on a rock in the harbor, pays homage to Hans Christian Andersen, the beloved Danish writer behind more than 156 fairy tales. His stories, including The Emperor's New Clothes, The Nightingale, The Tin Soldier, The Princess, and The Pea and the Ugly Duckling, have enchanted generations of readers. No visit to Copenhagen would be complete without a trip to Tivoli Gardens, the second oldest amusement park in the world. Tivoli Gardens offers an array of rides, pavilions, and outdoor shows that transport visitors back to their childhoods. It's rumored that Walt Disney himself visited Tivoli Gardens and drew inspiration from it when creating Disneyland. In Aarhus, another must-see destination is the Viking Museum, which boasts an impressive collection of archaeological finds that provide a glimpse into Denmark's rich Viking heritage. For fans of theater and William Shakespeare, the town of Helsingør is a significant site. Here you'll find Kronborg Castle, the real-life inspiration for Elsinore, the setting of Shakespeare's play Hamlet. Before discovering Hygge culture. If you could help me out, it just takes 10 seconds to hit that subscribe button. In return, we promise to continue making the show even better for you. Agree? Hygge is a quintessential Danish concept that brings a feeling of comfort, coziness, and contentment. This idea is deeply ingrained in Danish culture and is considered a key factor in their happiness. The term has no direct translation into many languages, highlighting its cultural specificity and depth. At its core, Hygge is about creating a warm atmosphere and enjoying the good things in life with good people. It often involves soft lighting, comfortable seating, and calming elements like candles or a fireplace. Hygge is often associated with intimate social gatherings where friends and family enjoy a cozy atmosphere together. It emphasizes cohesion and community, essential aspects of Danish social life. Hygge is all about simplicity and minimalism, appreciating the simple joys of life without overcomplicating things. This simplicity is reflected in the Danish aesthetic, which favors clean, simple lines and functionality. Although Hygge is often thought of as a cozy indoor experience, it also extends to the outdoors. Danes enjoy Hygge through activities like picnics, walks on the beach, or cycling, embracing the surrounding natural beauty. Hygge involves being present in the moment and enjoying the experience. It's about mindfulness and disconnecting from the digital world to deeply engage with your physical environment and the people around you. To apply for a Denmark visa, you need to follow specific steps based on the purpose of your visit, whether it is for tourism, work, study, or residence. If you are planning a short visit to Denmark, you may need a Schengen visa, depending on your nationality. This type of visa allows you to stay for a maximum of 90 days within a 180-day period. You will need to provide a variety of documents, such as your passport, proof of accommodation, travel itinerary, and financial means. Long-term stays require a residence permit. You can apply for a temporary residence permit for reasons such as study or family reunification. They are typically valid for 1 to 2 years, and can lead to permanent residence after a qualifying period. Permanent residence can be applied for after several years of continuous residence. The registration process typically includes creating an order ID, paying the visa fee, and submitting required documents such as a passport and proof of visa fee payment. Biometrics will also be required. Processing times can vary, but work visas usually take about 3 months to process. Visa application fees vary depending on the type of visa and length of stay. For example, a work visa fee is usually around €650, but this can vary depending on the specific permit and application details. If you liked today's video, please give me a like, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel Globe Go. Your support means a lot to us. Click on the video that appears on your screen now. I am sure you will like this content. Comment below with the next country you'd like to see featured on our channel. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for being with us. Leave a comment, like to show your support, and remember to hit that subscribe button for more exciting videos. See you next time.